3 SUVs will last 250,000 miles, and these 4 won't even come close. Most people shopping for an SUV are being lied to. Dealerships hand you a shiny set of keys and a monthly payment, but they hide what that vehicle actually looks like at 150,000 miles. I dug through federal recall databases and long-term repair data to split 7 popular SUVs into 2 groups, 3 that will easily hit 250,000 miles, and 4 that won't even come close, including one massive sales success that was just flagged in a federal investigation for complete catastrophic engine failure. If you believe reliability matters more than luxury, hit the like button. That's exactly what this ranking is about. SUVs that actually make sense long-term. We're starting with the 4 you need to run away from right now. Number 4 on the avoid list, Dodge Hornet, 2023 through 2025. People see the Dodge badge and picture American tough. This is not that. The Hornet runs on European platform architecture with European electrical systems underneath a familiar name. The turbocharged engine was not built with long-term durability as the priority. What you actually get is a vehicle that keeps pulling you back to the dealership. Dashboard warning lights, sensor failures, electrical problems that take hours to identify and cost hundreds of dollars just to diagnose before they even start fixing anything. The touchscreen is massive, and not in a helpful way. You're navigating multiple menus just to change the temperature. That's not a feature, that's a daily frustration. For anyone watching their budget closely, those dealership visits stack up faster than you'd ever expect. Dodge's support network for European-sourced components isn't set up for quick, affordable fixes. A 2023 Hornet sits around $22,000 to $26,000 used. That number looks reasonable. The ownership experience behind it doesn't hold up. The next one looks even more affordable on the lot. The long-term data tells a very different story. Number 3 on the avoid list, Jeep Compass, 2019 through 2023. This is the classic lot trap. The price is approachable, the brand name is familiar, and then you actually own one for a while. The 2019 through 2023 models don't just score low on reliability surveys. They land at the bottom of consumer dependability rankings, year after year. Engine oil consumption problems, electrical gremlins with no clear pattern, a transmission that clunks and hesitates on every shift and tells you it is not going to hold together. The brutal part is the timing. These problems almost always surface right after the factory warranty expires. You're left with a vehicle that's too old to be covered and not old enough to have any real trade-in value. Powertrain repairs out of pocket run deep into the thousands with nothing underneath to cushion the hit. A 2021 Compass with 50,000 miles might look like a solid deal at $19,000 to $22,000. But factor in the realistic cost of ownership past 80,000 miles, and that initial price becomes completely misleading. The next one on this list is popular right now. That's exactly what makes this so important to know. Number 2 on the avoid list, Ford Bronco Sport, 1.5-liter EcoBoost, 2021 through 2024. Ford put a 3-cylinder turbocharged engine inside a heavy, boxy SUV that's marketed as rugged and trail-capable. Think about that combination for a second. A small 3-cylinder running at its limit just to move a vehicle designed to look tough. That engine is not coasting, it's grinding every single day. The result is premature water pump failures and engine component wear showing up far earlier than any owner expects. But the engine isn't the full picture. The suspension is stiff, not confidence-building firm. Just every bump is a problem stiff. The step-in height is awkwardly high and not in a comfortable, commanding way. Getting in and out every single day takes a real toll on your knees and lower back over time. A 2022 to 2023 Bronco Sport runs $28,000 to $33,000 used. It looks built for adventure on the outside. The mechanical reality underneath that hood doesn't back that image up. The number 1 on the avoid list is the most serious entry here, a federal investigation. Over 400,000 recalled vehicles. Engine failures that can hit you with a bill over $8,000 and no warning at all. Number 1 on the avoid list, Nissan Rogue, 1.5-liter VC Turbo, 2022 through 2025. And it is not even close. Nissan built an engine that changes its compression ratio while the car is actually moving. On paper, that sounds like a technical achievement. The complexity it introduces is the real problem. A federal investigation was opened covering over 400,000 of these vehicles after reports of complete engine bearing failures. Not minor leaks, not small rough start complaints. Complete bearing failures. Pair that with the CVT transmission Nissan matches with this engine. A transmission with its own long, well-documented history of breaking down early, and you have a drivetrain combination where failure isn't a question of if, it's a question of when. When it happens outside of warranty coverage, the repair bill runs $6,000 to $8,000. That's not routine maintenance. That's a financial emergency that nobody who bought a vehicle for peace of mind should ever have to deal with. A 2023 Rogue with 30,000 miles sits at $26,000 to $30,000. That price makes zero sense once you understand what's actually underneath it. Now here's the good news. The three that actually earn your money, and the number one pick runs the most proven drivetrain on this entire list. That's not a coincidence. That's the whole point. Number 3 on the hero list, Honda CR-V, 2015 and 2016 models. These were built with a 2.4-liter, naturally aspirated engine. No turbo, no complicated boost system to worry about. Just a proven 4-cylinder that runs on regular gas and has been refined over decades of real-world use. Honda had this platform completely locked in before they switched to the 1.5-liter turbo in later years, which brought oil dilution problems for owners in colder states. Here's what a lot of buyers don't notice until they own one. The window design on these CR-Vs gives you some of the best outward visibility you'll find in any compact SUV. Wide glass, minimal blind spots, real awareness of what's around you when you're parking or changing lanes. You can actually see what's happening around the car without leaning entirely on sensors. The cargo floor sits low too. Not a high ledge that forces you to lift heavy bags up and over every time. You're sliding things straight in. Small detail makes a real difference every single time you load the car. RepairPal ranks these near the top of the compact SUV segment for long-term ownership cost. And real owners back that number up year after year. A clean 2015 or 2016 CR-V with solid miles runs $13,000 to $17,000. For a platform with this track record, that price is really hard to beat. If you want that same dependability with more refinement and comfort built on top of it, the next one delivers both. Number 2 on the hero list, Lexus RX 350, 2016 through 2022, V6 models. Lexus builds for people who want the full luxury experience without being held captive by European repair costs. The 3.5-liter V6 in this generation runs without a turbocharger, no intercooler, no high-pressure boost components quietly wearing out under the hood. It's overbuilt, smooth, and mechanics across the board consistently rank it as one of the most dependable luxury drivetrains ever put in an SUV. The driving feel is different from the moment you get in. The suspension absorbs road imperfections quietly and completely. Potholes, rough pavement, uneven stretches of highway, all of it just disappears. The seat height is positioned so you step in and sit down naturally, not climbing up into a truck cab, not crouching down into something low. You just slide right in. On long drives, the seat comfort holds up in a way that most mainstream SUVs simply cannot match. European luxury SUVs at this price range start demanding expensive maintenance well before 100,000 miles. The RX 350 skips all of that completely. 5 years in, it also holds its resale value stronger than any German equivalent in its class, which means even your exit costs less. A 2018 to 2020 model with around 60,000 miles runs $32,000 to $40,000. More money up front than most picks on this list. But stack the long-term repair track record against any German equivalent and the math moves fast in the Lexus's direction. Number 1 on the hero list is even simpler than the RX 350, and that simplicity is the exact reason it crosses 250,000 miles without any drama. Number 1 on the hero list, Toyota RAV4, 2016 through 2018. The one I'd tell any family member to go buy right now. This is reliability with nothing extra bolted on. A 2.5-liter 4-cylinder engine, a conventional 6-speed automatic transmission, no turbos, no CVTs, no variable compression engineering that sounds impressive until the bill shows up at 95,000 miles. Just a drivetrain that has been tested and proven across hundreds of thousands of real owner miles with real results to show for it. Toyota built this generation's interior to actually make sense to the person sitting in it. Big physical buttons, Real knobs you can grab without looking. You don't dig through digital menus to turn the air conditioning on. Everything is placed where common sense says it should be, and it responds every single time without needing a software update first. Maintenance on these is about as close to nothing as any car can get. Regular oil changes. Brake service when the time comes. That covers most of what this RAV4 asks for across its entire life. Forum owners are posting 230,000, 280,000 mile odometer photos with no major powertrain failures. IC-Cars data confirms that same pattern over and over. A clean 2016 to 2018 RAV4 with 80,000 miles runs $18,000 to $23,000. For what that price represents in long-term value, nothing else in this range comes close. No other SUV here combines this level of proven simplicity with this kind of mileage record. This is the one. Not because it's exciting, because in 12 years, when everything else on this list has been traded in or sent to a junkyard, this RAV4 will still start every single morning. Here's what ties all four vehicles on the avoid list together. Complexity that eventually breaks. Turbocharged engines running past their comfortable limits. Electrical systems that cost a small fortune just to diagnose. Transmissions that simply weren't built to survive the long haul. The three on the hero list share exactly the opposite. Simple engines built to run for years on basic upkeep. Vehicles designed to last instead of just sell well on a test drive. If this helped you, subscribe. I go through real owner data and long-term repair records every week to find the vehicles that actually hold up and the ones that don't. Hit the notification bell so you catch the next ranking the day it drops, and leave a comment below. Which of these 7 have you owned or driven? Your real-world experience is exactly what other people watching this need to hear. Drop it below.